It's called branding, David.
Oh.
Alright, welcome back to episode 2 of Mario Land 2. This is more than likely going to be the finale, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and find out.
Yes, that's going to be a surprise for all of us.
I think this is probably my least favorite level. Or not level, but world.
Yeah, but they actually put something in the background in this level. There were clouds.
Seaweed, too.
Seaweed, and there's a shark that you cannot defeat, and it's got punching gloves.
It does.
Boxing gloves. Did you see in the world okay, so you're inside a giant Koopa right now. What I don't understand is there's basically a whole ocean inside the Koopa, and furthermore, there's a whale. Like Monstro from Pinocchio.
That's weird. It's like a dream or something.
Does that giant whale wake up when you get to it in this level or this world?
Don't remember.
This zone. I forgot we're using Sega Genesis language now.
I don't even remember what the boss is at this level. I mean world. I mean zone, I guess.
Good question. I do not remember either.
What, is it an octopus?
I think it could be an octopus. I know there's a space alien in one of them, but that's the star level.
Yeah, that one's actually not too bad. I like that world a lot.
I think that was the first one I ever beat. Well, that and the bird.
The bird was probably the easiest one.
And I think likely the intended first fight by the designers.
It's the closest one to you.
That makes sense.
Yeah, Turtle Zone.
Oh yeah, this zone has like the least number of levels. Now you're inside a submarine.
This is the reason I don't like this world. It sucks.
Great background. I like how it's like clearly a... It's a fully submerged submarine, but water only fills up like half of it. Like it's a big air pocket.
What the fuck? Okay, that thing like homes in? No, it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't like this. I don't have good memories with this level at all.
This reminds me of Pokemon Red and Blue quite a bit.
Why is that?
Well, the third level, or city, in Pokemon Red and... Did I say Red and Yellow?
Yeah, I think you did actually.
Well, I meant to say Red and Blue, but Yellow was kind of the... You know, the bastard child of the three. That was kind of taking the TV series and making a game out of it. Which is non-canon, by the way.
Wasn't it the same game, though? Just with Pikachu instead of...
Pikachu followed you everywhere and was the character you started out with, the Pokemon that you started out with. And I mean, I'm sure the differences were negligible, but you could not get all 151 Pokemon of the original Pokemon with Yellow and Red or Yellow and Blue. Just like Blue and Red, you got those two games to collect everything.
Sure.
But you couldn't use Yellow because Yellow did not have everything to supplement either Blue or Red. You'd end up playing all three of them if you wanted to get everything on Yellow, which is bogus. So,
and I guess you couldn't transfer with all three?
Well, I believe you could, but I don't know for a fact because I never really cared to get that far into the game. I beat the whole game up to the point of catching Mewtwo, and it was like, all right, the game's done. I don't care if I have all the Pokemon or not.
Mewtwo is all you need.
Well, yeah, in level 70, which was enormous at, back in the day, back in 96 when it came out.
Was it that early?
Well, I know that, pardon me, I know in Japan it came out like in 94, and it was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Green.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And then in the US it was Pokemon Red and Pokemon Blue, and it came out either in 96 or 90. Somewhere between 96 and 98. Probably closer to 98. It was a lot of fun, though.
I never really got... not to say that I don't like it. I never really got into Pokemon. I never really played any of them.
Well, you were, like, born the year that it really became a thing in America. And I think if you didn't grow up with it, you probably weren't going to jump into all of the subsequent generations, where you had silver and gold and...
But we had a Game Boy Advance. Like, we could have just done Fire Red and whatever.
Could have. but
Leaf green.
we didn't. Yeah, leaf green.
Why did they decide to change it back? Do you have any idea?
I think it was just to do something different.
Seems like it would cause more confusion than anything.
Okay, so are you like inside the belly of a whale that's inside the belly of a giant Koopa now?
I think so.
I mean, this is a lot of...
It's kind of like the world of Termina.
Yeah, it's a lot of body acid you're going through.
Yeah, acid. But just so I don't sound dumb, I mean, because there's a whole nother sky, and damn it, a whole nother sky inside, you know, the turtle.
That's true.
It's just like a whole new world.
Oh, maybe you're not inside a turtle.
You have to be.
Whew, wow. I feel like you were 1 pixel off from...
I didn't think I got that. I'm surprised the game gave it to me.
That's chaos theory, my friend.
Chaos 2. The god of destruction.
It's chaos, a god of destruction. Pretty sure you said it like that.
You sound like Walter.
Did I? Walter White from Breaking Bad?
Yes, sir.
Well, that's the nicest thing
Well,
anyone's
more
ever
like
said to me.
Heisenberg, honestly.
Oh, that's even better. Dude, let me get my thought out.
No, because I had to change my mind.
Oh, yeah.
I also need you to stop impersonating things.
It wasn't intentional.
What do you mean it wasn't intentional?
Well, I mean, I was trying to impersonate. Yes, that was intentional, but I wasn't trying to do like a serious Walter White thing.
No, I didn't say impersonate Breaking Bad characters. Oh, wait, is it an octopus?
I think it's an octopus.
Oh, it's more of a... Is that a squid? What's the difference? I mean, I know what the difference is, but I can't tell in this art.
I don't think I could tell you the difference in the real world.
They have nasty unibrows.
Yeah, I'm sure that's accurate.
Ooh! Save room for me! Sheesh.
That's awesome.
Thank God for the super mushroom, eh?
And we got another coin down.
Well, you know what? I just want to point this out. The door actually says Mario Land 2.
I
That's Mario's castle.
think it is, dude.
No, you don't think. I'm telling you it is.
It is.
Why?
Why would he use all the dark imagery for his castle?
No, why is Mario Land 2 written on his door?
I don't know. What's with these generic titles? Tree Zone. Like there aren't any trees anywhere else?
Tree zone. Well, you know, because you're climbing up a giant tree. I get it. It just sucks.
It's an enormous tree.
Ooh.
You know, if it's any consolation, I'm pretty sure this is like the easiest zone in the level. I think you did pretty much the hard stuff.
Yeah, I think so too. Except the boss of the next world.
You're referring to the UFO?
Whatever the alien's name was. Tatatanga?
Wait. These characters had names?
Yeah, he was the final boss of the original Mario Land.
Oh, that's right. So they did try to make things a little different with all of the Super Mario Lands. It wasn't carbon copies like Donkey Kong did. So Bowser wasn't the final boss in Super Mario Land.
No, you didn't know that?
I did not. I mean, I knew that you still went through the castles, but instead of it being Bowser or Bowser impersonators, like the first level, the Egyptian level, was like a lion or a sphinx. But, I mean, it was still functioning the same way. Like, you jumped over it and got the axe and dropped it into the lava.
I don't really like the first Mario Land.
That's cool that... Man, that's so terrible, though, that he was, like, supposed to be this big bad villain, and then the next game, it's like, yeah, you just gotta show up.
One gold coin.
It's like what they did with Scarecrow in the Dark Knight trilogy. It's like he's supposed to be the big villain in Batman Begins. But even in Batman Begins, he kind of got the shaft when Ra's al Ghul shows up.
Yeah.
And then he just kind of cameos in the sequels, like, hey, it's me, Scarecrow. Just out here doing stuff.
He had a bigger role in Rises than he did in The Dark Knight.
Oh, yeah, they definitely gave him a little extra. Probably to make up for it. I don't know. It's like, all right, Death. By Exile.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was a pretty funny scene.
Was it supposed to be funny?
Well, I think it was supposed to be dark humor. I mean, you can't tell me that there wasn't supposed to be a little, you know, tongue-in-cheek characteristic of that scene. I mean, I know Chris Nolan's a very serious writer and director, but I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be a little entertaining.
Do you remember at the end of Spectre when he's going in? I don't even remember what building it was. I think it was where MI6 originally was.
It was the original building that Silva blew up in Skyfall.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, you're right. So when
Awesome.
he's going through that and it sees all like the people that had died,
as well as previous men that he had faced against, like Le Chiffre and
yes,
Silva, yeah.
and
Mr.
then
White.
what did it say after that? Like at the end, I don't remember. It was something really cool.
It was like a pun, but a cool pun, if I remember correctly. I don't know.
I thought it just maybe said James Bond. I don't remember.
It might be. You kind of threw this at me, kind of out of left field. I was so focused on these ants, man. Then you're talking about James Bond and
Yeah, who would have thought ants would be in trees?
getting me all Twitter-pated with these James Bond references.
I just really want to watch Spectre. That's all.
Dad was talking about that yesterday.
Yep, he was. I almost watched it with him, but it was too.
The man if the game wasn't on, he'd probably watching Spectre right now.
When did he start watching baseball?
When did he start watching sports, man?
Well, that's true.
I feel like that was never something he used to do by himself.
Yeah, my favorite Thanksgiving tradition is Dad pretending to like football.
Yeah, I know. It's the best tradition ever.
It's just funny.
All right, let's all talk about baseball or football and pretend we know what we're talking about and that we're interested.
I think everyone else just agrees because they're so fat and full digesting what. Damn it!
Bro.
What a foul trick. You know,
What a foul trick.
all they have to do is sit on the couch and digest. They don't care what they're watching.
Digest his bullcrap.
Digest this bull crap.
Look at these leaves. Look at these half-ass drawn leaves. They're white. They're
Man.
white leaves.
It's a lot better than fucking Macro Zone.
Macro.
Might as well call it Art Canvas Zone. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
You call this art?
You? What's that? What is that from?
Art Vandelay.
Art Vandelay. You're not artistic, and you have no integrity.
The familiarity of what I just said was not in the words, but in the tone. Because what you were subliminally thinking of was that episode of SpongeBob where he goes, "You call this food?"
Oh yeah, you're right. That's funny.
Which was something that you quoted all the time as a kid.
Did I?
Usually on long car rides with the family when I would be playing this bogus game.
I like how you're just like, you're not even, this is a good game, this is okay. This bogus, half-assed, mediocre game. And our family trips to Cracker Barrel.
By the end of this game, we are loathing every second of it.
I'm having a good time.
There's nothing good about this. There's nothing good about this game.
If I was playing this alone, I would be, I would hate it.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
I'm having a good time doing this with you.
No, this is a fun game, but it's like fun to hate.
Yeah,
It's like I don't,
fair.
I don't know if it's good or if it's awful or if it's good but you feel so cheated that you kind of get pissed at it. Speaking of which,
Well, there's the first death of the run.
that's what I'm talking about, man.
No, that actually was stupid. That was my bad. But there's very few deaths I would say that about. But that was totally my bad. But it's cool, man. There's a carrot right there, dog.
This game has been brought to you by New York Seltzer.
No, dude, it's by, yeah, I think it's David the Stork.
David the Stork?
Yeah, on Instagram.
You serious?
Mm-hmm. He has a picture of Paper Mario from the Thousand Year Door wearing the Wario color palette.
I want to meet this David the Stork.
He's cool. He's a cool dude.
Is he a cool dude?
Yeah. He,
Will I ever get to meet him?
He really likes Martin. Probably not.
Oh.
He really likes Mario Land 2, and he really likes Paper Mario 2.
Paper Mario 2 TOO or the second installment of Paper Mario?
The second installment is what I meant. But yeah, the first one too. I'm assuming I liked the first Paper Mario.
I'm
I don't
not
care
saying
what
the
you
first
say.
Paper Mario was bad. It's really fun to watch. I like the story. It's just I had a lot of frustrating moments with it playing the game, whereas I felt like the second one made improvements on everything. It was a masterpiece. I can't think of a whole lot of games as good as Paper Mario 2: The Thousand Year Door. It was great.
Well, I will say everything that Paper Mario did right, Thousand Year Door pretty much upped it.
Yeah.
One.
I mean,
but
everybody would say that.
what I want to say about that is you can still prefer the first one. I'm not saying I do.
I know what you're saying.
But I like one thing that I really like about it. What the fuck is this level?
Those are like little
It's
bonuses.
Automated scrolling level for what purpose?
Giant hippo that takes you to the skies.
Well, okay, but what was I talking about? What were we saying?
It's so random to get to outer space.
Dude.
We were talking about David the Stork.
Oh, Paper Mario. I
And
like
Paper
that the
Mario.
first Paper Mario takes place in the Mushroom Kingdom.
That was great. Well, you kind of need to do that. So,
Well, exactly.
regardless of how I feel about the game,
I love Rogueport. If I just want to just get this last thought, and then you can take over. I like that's just a twist off, bro.
I can't get it to twist off. New York Seltzer.
I love Rogueport. I love the wacky characters, but there's something that's just a little more charming, in my opinion, about the Toads in Toad Town. What was
Really?
it called?
Yeah, I think Toad Town's right.
Just because it was so familiar, it felt like you were in your home territory.
Well, that was cool, and that's why I liked, though you did not, Super Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars.
Well, I don't dislike the game. I just rather watch than play it. It's too hard.
Well, and that's how I feel about Paper Mario, but I think that what you get about Paper Mario is that space zone. That's all there is to it.
Why does the moon have like a boner nose?
I don't know, man. It's weird. It's erotic.
I love it.
Pigs in space, man. Why don't you guys get back to your own zone?
Yeah, get out of here.
Look how lazy this is. Like, they trick you into thinking that they put a lot of effort into the designs because they got all the stars in the background. But they're just white dots. They're just little white pixels. And you play any other zone, any other level, and you're like, there's no detail. This is all an illusion. It's the most deceitful zone in the entire game.
What the fuck?
This is a very unforgiving game.
Well, I wouldn't say that. It's been really easy up till this point. I think I'm just starting to get... It's taking its toll on me.
But you're almost there, dude. But with Super Mario RPG did for me what Paper Mario did for you. It's not the same game, but Paper Mario is kind of like a retcon, spiritual successor, hybrid, yada 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 to Super Mario RPG. I feel like they could have gone straight to Paper Mario 2, except that they didn't do it in the same style as Mario RPG. So it was like they had this idea and said, we want to go with more of a two-dimensional paper feel, and we didn't do that with RPG. So let's take some elements from RPG, mix it up into Paper Mario, and then we can move forward and do the sequel. Otherwise, they could have easily just made Paper Mario 2: The Thousand Year Door the next installment from RPG, and it could have been the same claymation-looking design, and I would have been fine with it. Because that's a game where, as much as I love the paper side to it, it was still just like, regardless of that, it was a great game. I mean, the narrative was incredible. I mean, you're talking. It was a really well thought out story. It had very witty, genuinely hilarious, laughing out loud jokes. Some heart-wrenching moments with some of those side stories. You almost thought it could have been a movie.
Yeah, man.
You know, I mean, it was just a great game. And honestly, I thought that the third installment, Super Paper Mario, did a great job as well. Though I think that was probably more on the movie side than the game side. But
100% on that, Mark.
yeah. Sorry to deviate so much of Paper Mario, but man, really, really great franchise. I'm glad they're still making installments, even if I haven't really kept up on anything past Super Paper Mario.
Oh, they're not good.
Well, you know,
They're not like the Paper Marios that we know.
yeah, they could always go back. But it's kind of like the handheld Zelda games. It's like, well, you know what? I don't care if they go in the same direction as Spirit Tracks till Kingdom Come. I mean, they might not. What I care about are what the main installments are. And, you know, Breath of the Wild was not a letdown, so I'm good, you know. Make all the Spirit Tracks you want.
I didn't like Spirit Tracks. I liked Phantom Hourglass, though.
I didn't beat Spirit Tracks. I played the first level, or dungeon. I enjoyed it, and then I might have just been getting out of college and just didn't have the time to play it. You know what I mean?
What were you doing out of college?
Not a whole lot. Getting my life together, man. Figuring out my life. You know how much of a toll that takes on somebody?
Yeah. No.
Having no ambition to do anything.
Everybody's too busy. Too busy. Pick up a phone.
Is that Jerry? Jerry Seinfeld, he said that. Too busy, pick up a phone.
Dude, we're almost here. I remember this level giving me so much grief. And
Now that you mention it, it's like, okay, only 2 levels, but we're going to make them the longest ones in the game.
Right? But I remember the last level as a kid being just okay with it. It was so easy. But I think I just died twice on it. Fuck.
That was counterproductive.
That wasn't fair either. Beep beep bop bop.
You can go through those.
I'm not risking it. Okay.
Bro.
Let me clarify. I didn't want to, like, I didn't want the Starman to give out before, like, when I was still inside. I just got hit because I sucked. And you're right, he is in a spaceship. I didn't remember that.
Look at all that stardust.
Okay.
You can hit him like 3 times, right? Well, okay, never mind. You could have stayed above him.
Dude, shut up. I have to do this the secret way.
Stay on his head. Stay above. Okay.
Fucking stop telling me what to do,
You
dog.
seriously could stay above him and you could have hit him 3 times.
Or I could have done it the Mike Wazowski way.
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. Yeah. Gets his hand chopped on. Here we go, Big Daddy.
The music's pretty groovy. Not that music. Yeah, those 4 notes. Groovy.
Indeed. That's great.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to face off with Wario.
You better know it.
Bravissimo.
Bruh.
Look at him up on the rooftop. That's like such a tease, because you don't actually fight him on the rooftop, do you?
No, you do not. You fight him in a weird throne room that Mario has for some reason.
Oh, you know what? Dude, you're not playing easy mode. I forgot there's 2 modes.
There are?
Yes. You played this on normal mode.
Or not a pussy.
When you're first starting the file and you have the 3 warp pipes you can go down, or you can clear them, meaning you can, you can delete the file. If you press select, you shrink as Little Mario, and it says easy mode enabled.
I never knew that.
It doesn't say enabled, but it says easy mode. Yeah, and what triggered my memory were these big spike balls. Well, these big balls that have little teeny spikes coming out of them. In the very beginning of this level, one of them is missing to help assist you in the game. Like, part of the easy mode is not having all the villains and all the different traps in the levels.
I'm not interested in playing Mario Land for babies.
Well, if it's any consolation, I did both.
I rest my case. Oh wait, you mean you did both?
Well,
Well,
I did easy mode and I did hard mode.
why?
Well, normal mode. Dude, it was a hard game.
Did you at least start off on easy? Or were you stupid and...
I have no idea if I was stupid and did it on normal or...
Oh.
I don't know. This was a hard part that I always died on as a kid. Wow.
Yeah, that... I was kind of tense doing that.
That was very tense.
Whoa.
Wow.
What was that?
You hit that button.
Oh, okay. And I can't go back. So do I just take a hit? Or can I make it, you think?
I think you can make it, but good luck.
Damn it.
I was going to say, try not to get the last one.
Woo,
yeah,
mama.
those disintegrate. This is like... It's like the Jungle Book.
It's like they made every level in the game easier than... Just so easy. They upped the ante.
Goodness.
They upped the ante, and boy, did it pay off. Thousands of kids were still playing Mario Land in 2004.
Could you imagine that making local news?
That would be pretty funny.
Well, Christine, I'm standing outside this gated community. It's 2017, and these 30-year-old millennials are still beating Super Mario Land 2.
Alright. Dang, dude. What the hell? It's not that hard. It's just just bogus.
Dude, it's a rigged game, man. It's like trying to win the... I was going to say trying to win the lottery. Some people actually do that, though.
Yeah, nobody wins Mario Land.
Nobody wins Mario Land.
Not even Wario.
You just do a little better every time. What's funny is that Cleveland assumed that you always do better at the game.
Because I guess you just learn more and more with each generation.
You learn more about the civil rights movement. What was that one? Go straight to jail for whistling at a white woman? Oh, gosh. Well, I mean, that's better than what happened to some people.
Yeah, man. Some people were forced to play Mario 2 until the day they die.
Dude, I know, man. Gosh, you know, white lives matter, too.
Damn it!
Damn it, and Italians.
Yeah. Alright, here we go again.
Good thing you got all those lives earlier, buddy.
Oh, I'm telling you, man. That's why they make it so easy to obtain. You're going to need them. And this time I'm not going to duck. I'm
just going to run right into it.
Yeah, I'm going to run this way.
That one's missing, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Italio.
Wow, that was a cheat. You like rigged the game's rig.
No, you don't do that. It doesn't hurt you unless, like, when it's flashing, it doesn't hurt.
Oh.
Like
it's still materializing.
Right. It's just the Game Boy wasn't, you know.
Way to hit the solid one.
Thanks. Alright, Wario, I'm coming for you.
I'm coming for you.
Yeah, I'm coming for you, Wario. I'm coming for you.
Let's do this.
Oh.
Now, Super Mike, because that's what we call you now.
Stop calling me that. Don't know.
Super Mike. Super Mike, can you tell the audience what round this is of Wario's Castle?
I think it's 462.
That's a very precise number, Super Mike.
Enough with the jokes. Enough with the gags. And you know what's like the worst part is that we haven't even gotten to the hard part of the castle yet. The hard part is with those like weird lightning balls with Wario's mustache on them.
I don't remember that, Super Mike.
Stop. You really don't remember that?
No, I don't.
Well, maybe they're balloons. There was something weird.
Maybe you made it up.
It's possible. God, I hope I made it up.
God, I hope you just reach to the end of this level. There's a bell you ring, and that's the end.
Yeah, can we like get save states on this Game Boy or something?
Gosh,
this is tough. You know what? I do remember playing this game Well, I mean the game, but this level in particular a lot at Grandma's house. Fuck!
Dude, you want save states? We were lucky to get Duracell batteries to power the Game Boy.
What about the Game Gear, man? Triple the ante.
Oh, I know. Oh,
3 Duracell AA's.
on each end.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's what I meant.
Yeah, triple, meaning 6 in total. You're right.
Yep.
What bullcrap was that? Were the
I don't know.
graphics even that good?
No.
The games
Fuck!
I've ever seen in a game, dude.
We lost. Well, he does the spin.
Yes.
It's funny. Did you check that out?
That was extended the evolution.
We literally can't finish this video because we are at 10%. So, we will save it for next time.